Today my class is on pulley constraints. Here this is a smooth horizontal surface. Smooth surface. It is a pulley. This pulley is ideal. So this is string. Ideal string. What is ideal string? For an ideal string, mass is 0. First point. Second one, length constant. These two are conditions for ideal string. For an ideal string, length is constant and massless. Second one, ideal pulley. For an ideal pulley also mass 0. And the second one, the string slides on this pulley. That means there is no friction between string and pulley. This is the condition for ideal pulley. For an ideal pulley, here in these cases ideal pulley mass is 0. Second one, when a force F is applied on this pulley, what is the acceleration of this block? So now to find the acceleration of this block, what are the forces acting on the block and pulley? For pulley, here tension T. When pulley is ideal, tension on both sides is same because here there is no friction. This force is F. Mass of the pulley is 0. Acceleration of the pulley is AP. Here for this pulley, F minus 2T into mass of the pulley into acceleration of the pulley. Mass of the pulley into acceleration of pulley. So here, what is the mass of the pulley? 0. F minus 2T is equal to 0 into acceleration of pulley. That means F is equal to 2T. So for any ideal pulley, a force applied on the pulley is equal to net tension T. So F is equal to T. This is the condition for pulley. So acceleration of the pulley is AP. Here next, what is the force acting on this block? Here mass of the block mg is acting downward. Normal reaction is acting upward. Tension T is acting. Here this surface is smooth. So friction is F is equal to 0. In vertical direction there is no motion. So N is equal to mg. Acceleration of the block is AB. This is the acceleration of block AB. Here acceleration of tension is equal to, in horizontal direction, M into AB. Tension is equal to mass into acceleration of the block. Tension, what is the tension? T is equal to F by 2. Into F by 2 is equal to M into acceleration of block. So here acceleration of the block is equal to F by 2m. So here acceleration of the block is F by 2m. Now what is the acceleration of the pulley? how to find the acceleration of the pulley? Here F is equal to T. We can here there is no use with this equation to find the acceleration of pulley. But there is a relation to find the acceleration of the pulley. Here acceleration of block is calculated. How to find the acceleration of pulley? How to relate the acceleration of block and the acceleration of pulley? For suppose this is the acceleration of pulley. Here force F is applied. Here tension T, tension T, tension T, tension T, here T. Acceleration of pulley is AP. Acceleration of block is AB. Now this is the fixed point. This is fixed point. This length of this point is YP from center to center. Distance of the block from the fixed support is YB. The length of this path is L0 on the pulley. What is the total length of the string? L total is equal to Y pulley length of the string from this point to this point. Length of the string from this point to this point. Length of the string on the pulley L0. Distance of the block, this is YB. This length is YP. This can be written as YP minus YB. So this is the total length of the string. So L total is equal to YP plus YP, 2YP plus L0 minus YB. So this is the total length of the string. For an ideal string, total length is constant. When we differentiate this equation, d by dt of L total is equal to d by dt of 2YP plus d by dt of L0 minus d by dt of YB. This is the differentiation. Here differentiation of any constant, d by dt of constant, we know that. What is the value? This value is 0. Differentiation of any constant is 0. Here length is constant, total length of the string is constant. This differentiation is 0. Here d by dt of 2YP, this can be written as a dyp by 2 into dyp by dt. Again differentiation of constant, this is 0. Why? This length, this half part is always, if you take the radius of this pulley is r, this half part is pi r. This pi r is always constant. This part, radius of this pulley is r. So this half part, what is half part of the circle? Pi r. This pi r is constant. It does not vary with the time. So this differentiation of this L0 is 0. Here minus dyb by dt. So here 2 into velocity of the pulley minus velocity of block is equal to 0. This is the relation between velocity of plank, velocity of pulley and velocity of block. Suppose at an instant, velocity of the pulley is Vp, velocity of the block is Vb. So how to relate these two? 2Vp is equal to Vb. When this VB is equal to 2VP. This is the relation. VB is equal to 2VP. Velocity of the block is equal to 2 times velocity of the pulley. So here, how to find the acceleration? Again, it is velocity of the block is differentiating with the time. VB is equal to 2 times velocity of the pulley. So d by dt of VB is equal to 2 into d by dt of velocity of the pulley. So this is the acceleration of the block is equal to 2 into acceleration of the pulley. This is the constraint relation. Acceleration of the block is equal to 2 into acceleration of the pulley. So this process is lengthy. How to find, how to relate the velocity of block and the velocity of the pulley in simple way. That is second method is tension method. What is the tension method? Here that is a simple concept, tension method. So here what is tension method? Suppose it is a spring. When a block of mass m is attached to the spring, the force F is applied. When force F is applied, the spring constant is K. When it elongates by an amount, this L0 plus X. This is L0. This is L0 plus X. That means it is elongated by an amount X. What is the energy stored in the spring? Energy stored is half kx square. When a spring is stretched or compressed, energy stored in the spring. If the spring is not stretched, suppose this length is constant, whatever be the force applied, this length is constant, energy stored in it is 0. So that means here this energy stored is nothing but the work done by this force is converted into energy stored. The work done by this force is converted into energy stored. If the energy stored is 0, work done by force also 0. So this principle is used in tension method. How to use this principle? Again, initial concept, initial problem is this is block of mass m, pulley, force F is applied, here tension is T. If the pulley is ideal, tension on both sides is same. So for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Here tension T, tension T. Acceleration of this pulley is AP, or initially suppose displacement of this pulley is XP, displacement of this block is XB. What is the displacement of wall? X wall is equal to 0. Here, what is the total work done by the tension in the string? From this point, work done is equal to F bar dot S bar. Work done is equal to F bar dot S bar. This is equal to Fs cos theta. If theta is equal to 0, work done is equal to Fs. If theta is equal to 90 degrees, work done is equal to 0, Fs cos 90. If theta is equal to 180 degrees, work done is equal to minus Fs, because cos 180 is equal to minus 1. Cos 180 is equal to minus 1. If S is equal to 0, whatever be the force applied, Fs is equal to 0. If displacement is 0, whatever be the work done, whatever be the force applied, work done is 0. Here now I am using total work done by the string. Tension in the string is 0. Here this string is ideal, that means no energy stored in this string. This string is ideal, that means total length of the string is 0. When total length is 0, there is no total length is constant, there is no elongation in the spring. So energy stored in the spring is 0. Energy stored, when energy stored is 0 means total work done by tension is 0. Here from this point A, so tension is in this direction but displacement is 0. T into 0 plus work done. Here tension is acting in this direction. Here this tension also acting in this direction, but displacement is in this direction. These two are in opposite directions. This 2T is in this direction, displacement is in backward direction. So this angle is 180, work done is negative. So this is minus 2T into XP. Here tension T is in this direction, displacement of the block also in this direction. So these two are in same direction. T into XB, that is equal to 0. Total work done by tension is 0. Here this is 0. Minus 2T into XP plus T into XB is equal to 0. Here 2XP is equal to XB. So this is the actual relation. So 2XP is equal to XB. This is the tension method. Or here minus 2T into XP plus T into XB is equal to 0. Again here tensions are constant. Again XB, this equation is differentiating with the time. Minus 2T into d by dt of XB plus T into XP, this is XP, T into d by dt of XP is equal to 0. That means minus 2T into velocity of the pulley plus T into velocity of the block. This is equal to 0. Then this equation again differentiating with the time, minus 2T into dVp by dt plus T into dVp by dt is equal to 0. That means minus 2T into AP plus T into AB is equal to 0. This is the final expression for accelerations. This equation is generally known as a tension method. So by using this tension and acceleration or tension and velocity, nothing but this is a total work done by tension. So this method is first how to apply this method. Simply work done for only for one string. Here this force is applied on this pulley, but we are discussing about only the work done by tension, not work done by external force. Work done by tension, not work done by external force. Here tension T into XB. This method can be simply used as for velocities and acceleration. Here the velocity of the wall is 0. To apply tension method, here tension and velocity are in same direction. T into VW. Here tension is in this direction, this tension is in this direction, pulley is moving in this direction. Plus minus 2t into Vp because these two are in opposite direction. Here tension and velocity both are in same direction. T into Vb is equal to 0. But here the velocity of the wall, what is velocity of wall? 0. This is 0 minus 2t into Vp plus t into Vb. Vb is equal to 2Vp. By differentiating this equation, we can calculate the relation between acceleration of block and the acceleration of Planck. Thank you.